Hello everyone, thank you for joining me today. It's Carol here and I am back to do June's Happiness in Crafting design team project. So in case you didn't know, I am a member of GCA's Happiness in Crafting design team, and this month I have chosen to showcase the cherry blossom papers. It's a massive, oops, and my hair's falling out. It's a massive kit. Look at this lot. I'm going to go through it all. So you can get the papers are one download, and then the embellishments are another one. And I've remembered to put them, mark them again. So this is what you get. I mean, it's just the prettiest. I've printed these out on 140 GSM card, which to me seems quite thick enough for journal and for most general things. So this is just one that I've got from the works. It's this card for us in the UK, which it's really cheap and it works pretty good. Obviously, I've got to cut all these edges off, which is a bit of a nightmare because I forgot to set my printer right. My fault. But yeah, so delicate and pretty. So I'm just going to flick through them to show you. It's just so gorgeous. I love it. I love all the kits, but the cat one was gorgeous. This is super pretty. I'm so happy to have a go at this one. Look at it. It's all... I mean, this blossom, I mean, it's gorgeous on trees as well, isn't it? Just, oh. I don't know how she does it. They're just stunning. And this one's like quite plain, so you could use this as a back onto one of the others, which I may do yet. Depends what I'm going to do. So that was kit 1. And in the same download, you get kit 2, which is this one. So you've got your birds in this one. And another sort of background reversed one. So you could use this on the back or just run. That looks similar. Another quite plain, not plain, but paler one. You couldn't write on these, but these are pretty awesome. I'm loving them, absolutely loving them. What do you guys think? Just gorgeous. Love these. Okay. And then we get on to the embellishments. So I've printed these off on 2 different types of paper. Again, the A4 white card. This is embellishment kit number 1. I'm trying to remember. So these come as a separate download, the embellishments. So you've got little envelopes, little flower shapes, which I'm guessing you can stack and make flowers. You know I'm all new to this kit, lark. Envelope pockets, little tags. I may have to back these, but I think these would be fine on this. Then on real card, this is really thick card. I don't know why. I printed this on yellow, so I've got a couple of chunky envelopes now. This was supposed to be on paper, not quite sure what went on. And all the pages, but as little journaling cards. I mean, oh, this is my fault. This is me and my printer not putting the paper in properly, which I'm very cross about, because I've like gone right up to the edge. But yeah, beautiful. That was kit 1. Kit 2, I have it the right way up, is this one, which is the background pages as journaling cards. And again, I've printed this on the 140 GSM paper. pockets, little banners. It's just so cute. There's just so much in this kit, so much. Some big tags, some little, like, they could be little diddy belly bands, or they can be page tabs if you fold them. All sorts of stuff. Oh, and another one. So that's 2 lots of the big cards and 2 lots of these. There they are. I've got them out of order. There you go, guys. That is the kit that I'm going to be playing with this month in June. And I don't know what I'm going to make. I think I might make sort of lots of little things, because I've done a big journal last time. And I think I might do like weekly something little. Okay. But obviously, you know, I'll leave all the links to Happiness in Crafting places, the Etsy shop, the Facebook group, YouTube channel, and G's website. All will be in the description box. So if you wanted to go and check out this kit, well, I've shown it you, but if you want to go and grab it, I would recommend it. It's brilliant value. It's just so much of it in there. I mean, I don't know how many pages it is, but it was a lot. Okay, so I will be right back with my first project in just a moment, and thank you for popping along, and I'll see you in just a little while. Hello everyone, welcome to my June Happiness in Crafting design team project. This is going to be slightly different. As you can see, I do my pointing with my paintbrush. This is the little wooden chest of little drawers that my brother gifted me, well, found for me. And as you can see, they're quite decent. I'm sorry, the camera is a bit of a funny angle because I can't get over enough with my other one. So we're gonna have to go sideways. So I've decided to, let me move this all the way. This has all been sanded and painted. So what I'm gonna do is, we hope, I'm gonna get these out. Sorry, noisy time. Turn the sound down. Let me just get this out the way. Okay, so I've got all my drawers, and what I've done is I've printed out the paper onto, now it's like tissue paper, but it's a bit stronger. It's a bit like either tracing paper or tissue paper, and I've run it through my printer attached to another piece of paper, so that, I mean, I've got a line, but I'm going to decoupage this onto the drawers. Wish me luck. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and line them up. A bit of a different project for a change. Right, I've got a few of these drawers, I've got some edges that aren't perfect, which doesn't really matter at all, but I'm going to keep them on the outside. So I'm going to line them up as best I can, and then we're going to get the Mod Podge. I'm thinking about just putting one whole piece on, and then it'll sort of all match, but of course it's not big enough. So then we're going to have to sort of patch up around the edges. What do you think? Or we just overlay it like this and try and match them up. So that's the plan. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to do these sort of 4 in the corner. Now, I'll have to do this over a couple of videos, I think, because obviously I'm going to have to wait till it dries. So basically all I've done is sanded. I've got to get my glue to come out now. obviously that's going to be an issue today. We're playing silly glues today. I did have a bit of a practice with my glue holder, so, and I realised I don't need quite as much glue as I was putting on. So I'm just going to spread, this is just Mod Podge in there. It's just water, it's not even proper Mod Podge, it's watered down PVA. That's it. That's all I'm using. Nice and simple stuff. Nothing you have to rush out and buy. Because it's really thin tissue, I don't really want those lines that I've somehow managed to get. Don't like them, don't like them. I'm just going to see if I can put some more glue on just to get rid of those lines. So I've sanded, painted 2 layers and then sanded again really fine so that they're nice and smooth. Anybody would think I'd done this before. And I'm going to lay this very gently over the top. Push out, hopefully push out the air bubbles. Oopsie, carefully, just for a minute. And where is it gone? I knew I had it somewhere. One of these protectors that you know, we get. I've got loads of these, so what I'm going to do, 1.5, because I might need some more, is I'm going to try and smooth the top. I hope you can see okay. I know it's a funny angle, but it was that or nothing, or just photos. So it's a funny angle for me because I don't know what you can see. I pretty much know with my overhead what sort of things you can see. Right, I've got bubbles. I've got bubbles. I think we need to add some glue around the edges. And maybe we'll glue over the tops. I don't know if this will work, but you know, we're going to try. There we go. I'm going to move these out of the way for one moment just so I can get to the edges that haven't stuck. There we go. And of course now I'm going to have to wait till these dry before I can carry on. Don't like them bubbles. I'm going to see how it dries before I do any more, because I want to put this bit, I want these to continue onto these. So I'm going to let it dry, see how it looks, and I'll be right back. Okay, but it's a little bit drier and it looks like nearly all the bubbles are gone, so I'm going to carry on. Okay, so I'm going to do this little bit here and here. Drying really fast. It's not even that warm here today. Right, I don't really want the glue everywhere, so we're going to push that over to there. Because we are going to have to cut all the way around these soon, which should be interesting. And I'm not too sure whether I'm going to have that there or not. So, but these definitely. It's always cool to do something different. Sorry, my arm's going to be in the way while I just hold that still because it wants to fidget away. There we go. I've got glue everywhere, but not high enough up. Okay, don't you stick there. The beauty of decoupaging is that you can sort of go over it a bit, maybe if it's not right. But these are for me, so you know, it's not. I'm just having a little bit of a play, but I love how pretty this is. So, and I'm going to put this sort of here, but I don't want this on here. So what I'm going to do before I start, hello Snowbell, please do not jump up on the table, there is not enough room. I'm going to take this off with my water pen. Probably shouldn't do it on top of some more. Just that corner. That worked, didn't it? Slightly. So that when I put that on, I don't get that swirl right in the way. And I think that's pretty close. So I'm going to do that one first. I'm going to do one at a time because this is a bit tricky. Bit tricky. Cover it all in glue. I'm going to have to cover it up anyway. I mean, it doesn't have to match exactly, but you know, it would just be nice if it sort of looked a bit more cohesive. And then we're going to put over the top of there. Oops. Let me get it everywhere, and so let's see if this little experiment works. It'd be interesting, wouldn't it? Where's my little, oh, I need, it's getting a bit wet now. I like to smooth it out with this because it does stick slightly better. There we go. Okay, we've just got that top bit. So what I'm going to do again, I think, is I'm going to take that off that corner because I don't think I'm going to get anything to match just there. What's left will be sanded off. So this one is going to be sort of a standalone. It's going to be on his own up there. We just tuck that away. And I'm thinking maybe this one. Oh, I've got more of the, I've got more yellow. It's here. So I can just cut some of this off. So I don't need that. And maybe just put that one there, or have some more of the yellow. That might look quite cool just there. Okay. It doesn't have to match at all. Could have put different pictures on all of them, but I just thought, do you know what, I'm going to use the kit and do these drawers up because they were a project that I wanted to do. And look at me doing them already. Hope you're watching, Nick. I'm sure he will be. Okay, let's put that one on there. It's slightly easier just doing one. Right, see if there's a bit that I haven't turned sticky on these paper. Just make sure I've got as many of the air bubbles out as I can. There we go. And there's just this little bit across the top there. So I'm thinking just a little strip of this along the top. I'm going to cut it because I'm going to end up with loads of paper dangling off. Okay. Just cut the white edge off. Oh, I did cut some of the white edges off as well, in case you wondered. So that's just going to go up there. I'll overlap it a bit anyway. And I know there's quite a few people who quite like the upcycling bits. So you have to let me know if you want me to do some more. Me and Nick did start that cupboard, but now he's gone home. I've been left to finish it on my own. And of course, it's going to take me a little while. So yeah, don't hold your breath for that one. But it will be there eventually, one day. Yep, so if you're enjoying this, don't forget, subscribe to my channel. I do lots of different crafts. Lots of recrafting. Haha. So just press the little subscribe button and join me on my next little adventure. Of course, we've got to finish this one first. So let's just, because that's going to be okay. Right, we're going to let this dry, and then I'll be back. Okay, right, I've got bored, so I've dried it with the heat gun. So my next plan of action is to cut them apart. I haven't done this before, but you know, it's got to work. And I'm thinking I'll start with these ones that we did first, because they'll be well, they're all dry, but they'll be super dry. And I may need to glue down some edges. I'm not worried about going right up to the edges, because I am going to be sanding them off anyway. Okay, so that one's out. That one should be out. I can already tell them two at the top where we overlapped I'm not happy with, so we're going to have to do a bit more layering over it to cover up this, but I'm pretty sure we can figure that one out. But we might do that first. So all I'm going to do with these, I'll show you one, and then I'll go off and do the rest. So let me just move those over. So grab my sandpaper out, because I haven't got that yet. Okay, so this is 240 grit sandpaper, and all I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut that bit where our hole is. Can you see okay? And I'm just going to go around the edges. I'm sure you've all done this before. Just gives it a nice smooth finish. You don't need to be rough, which is where I usually fall down. A bit heavy-handed. Just smooth it down. That's why you only want a really fine sandpaper. You can use a nail file as well if you haven't got any sandpaper. I sometimes do that, but I did specially go and get this little piece. And as you can see, just gently rub it along, and that piece will come off and leave you with a beautifully smooth edge. So I'm going to do that to all the drawers. And then we've just got, it's going to be like a jigsaw. We've got to put back together. Okay. Right, we're going to have a, let me just cut this one, and we'll while I'm on this time, we're going to have a look at this and see what we can do. That shouldn't be attached at all. And then this one. It's going to be like doing a puzzle, putting it all back together, isn't it? I just realised that if I move them around too much. Right, where's my pieces gone? Right, I'm thinking I'm going to have to do another layer somewhere on this one. That is, and once I put a label on it, it might be okay. Let's cut that white bit off there. I may not need to have done that. I could, maybe, if I just put some white over that and lightened it up, it would have probably worked, but my cutting is terrible. Right, I'm thinking I might just cover that up like that, just so that it doesn't look too, I mean, this is pretty, but it's all pretty, so it's fine. And I'm not going to overlap it. That, I think I shouldn't have overlapped it. So, you know, when you're doing it, if you have a go, don't overlap. Just butt it up like that. Hopefully that will do the trick. There we go. So those have got to dry again. I'm going to sand round the rest of them and I'll be back again. Okay, everyone, we are back to, I've done a couple of layers of Mod Podge on over the top, and as you can see, nice and flat. So I've just got to put them back in now. I don't know if you can, if you'll be able to see. I've got to remember where they all go. Now I know the bird was in this bottom corner, and I know that the urn was in this bottom corner. Okay, so we can match this now, can't we? Yes, it's just not going to be. I believe that. Did anybody watch? What's it called? The Crystal Maze, when they were like, when it was on, where you had to like do a puzzle. What's that? Oh, wait, hang on. And everybody was like shouting, like, do this, through the little holes. That's you lot. Top corner. Right, I think that one goes there, that one goes that, so this one must go here, she says. And let's put that down because I can't hold it anymore. There we go. What do you think? I think that looks really cool. Just bring you a bit closer so you can see. But yeah, I'm going to fill my little drawers up. I love that. It's so pretty. Now, whoops-a-daisy, it's quite heavy. And I hope you enjoyed that little project, guys. That was just something a little bit different. Okay. So don't forget, this is the Cherry Blossom kit, and it'll be on G's Etsy shop if you like the look of it. And I will see you all again for another project next week, probably. Okay. Bye for now.